Hey guys, what's up? Today I'm talking about the movie The Saturday Night Remake. We doing this over again. The deleted scenes for this is mostly like drama talking with Jamie King's character, more on her character. And the behind the scenes is not really all that. It's behind the scenes without no talking about how they shoot the movie in the background while they were shooting it. So that's their form of behind the scenes. So that's all we get from these special features. But as for the movie, very good. This remake is very, very good. I actually love it. I was surprised it was good. I didn't expect it. Santa Claus, he captures these two people. He get ready to put on his costume. He executed a guy electric chair style with Christmas lights, and then you get to the story with the police officer Jamie Kane, her boss Malcolm McDowell, who's the sheriff, tell her that you gotta get to work on Christmas Eve. She's making excuses that, hey, I can't go to work on Christmas Eve because it's my first Christmas without John. And Malcolm McDowell's pretty much saying, get your ass to work, woman. Get to work. Everybody gets to work on Christmas Eve. Pretty much. That's how he meant to say it. He had an attitude, but he could put more attitude to it if he wanted to. Anyway, people working on Christmas Eve, the sheriff, the dispatcher. And the dispatcher is that Asian girl from Scott Pilgrim, the girl with knives. She's actually the dispatcher in this movie, but it's mainly Jamie King. How she's have too much on her mind. With a guy named John. I think that's her boyfriend or something, and that she had him becoming a police officer in case she lived up to her father's status of when he was a police officer too, and he retired. And while she's handling that, she goes around, find out that there's like these murder cases, and there's about a killer Santa Claus. The thing is, there's a Christmas festival in the town, and everybody's dressed for Santa Claus, and we don't know which one's the guilty Santa Claus. So you got like two suspects in a way. One guy who's like the husband of the wife that cheated on him on the beginning of the movie. So you might suspect him as the evil Santa Claus. You might suspect the other Santa Claus who has an attitude problem as the evil Santa Claus, but it's not them, even though in the movie they're showing you them that they're like attacking the cop or having an attitude. Like you think it's them, but it's not really them. So you got the original the third Santa Claus, who's the real Santa Claus that's doing the killing. That like, why is he doing it, And Jimmy Kid's character is like wondering that why is he picking out these victims? It has to be well planned. And then you find out that each victim has been naughty. Of course, they are doing something bad, and excuse me, and you got one victim. Sorry. Hello. Okay. No worry. Bye. I'm doing YouTube. No. Yes. Bye. Bye. A wonderful world of YouTube and phones. Now with cell phones. Um, you got one victim who was like a little bratty girl. She disrespected her mom, so Santa kills her. Um, of course, we got the guy and the woman that was cheating. They died to the beginning. You got a victim. They got one victim that's like doing porno, like showing her titties, and the people that's behind the scenes of shooting the adult films shoot, they end up dying. I don't want to know it too much, but the kill scenes are pretty good in this movie. You got axe chopping, Santa Claus used all the means necessary of killing styles, and then you got the killings in the police station, and when he was around the blowtorch guns and stuff, and then later on when you got Jimmy King's character versus the Santa Claus 101, and I'm sorry guys, I'm sick, so bear with me. She got a one-on-one fight with Santa Claus, and she was able to kill the Santa Claus. Now I'm gonna spoil the ending for you, who the Santa Claus is. So 5 second countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2. You ready? The Care countdown's gonna finish. 1. Spoiler time. Pretty much the Santa Claus survived the flamethrower blowtorch as Jimmy Kid burned the Santa Claus. So pretty much Santa Claus escaped the evil Santa. And then you see a scene with the car, right? And then in the car you see a man's face that's all burnt up. So it's pretty obvious that he is the evil Santa Claus. And when you see that, he has a picture of his family, his father, who also dressed as Santa Claus, killed his mom, and then the boy in the car was actually him when he was a kid, and the sheriff that shot his father was Jerry Kid's father when he was a police officer during his younger days, and then of course he grew up to become a killer Santa Claus himself too. But what's interesting about that was that his occupation when the son grew up, guess who he became? He became a chimney cleaner. So what I'm trying to say is that's how this evil Santa Claus knew how to pick his victims out. Because when you're a chimney cleaner, you get to hear people's problems, you get to hear their drama and stuff. So the evil Santa Claus know who's bad or not, who's naughty or nice. And then I like how he selects his victim. He sends them a present or a lump of coal. And yeah, so that's how this evil Santa Claus in the remake knew who would kill. And yeah, all the reasons say this movie was good and very enjoyable too because it's amazing. This is one of the finest horror remakes you're gonna enjoy. I know a lot of horror remakes are getting trashed a lot, and it's understandable. Even there's a lot of them I don't like, but there's a few of them that are actually good. So on my other channel, I'm gonna show you the horror remakes that I do enjoy. So be on the lookout. Go to my main channel page that's coming up real soon. Anyway, guys, peace and see you later. Sorry, the glare of the sunlight. Must be my